Our cameras on one man, in imperious form, and the leading marksman in the league. Can he add to his total today on EA TV? And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Spanish top flight, La Liga. It's Real Madrid against Espanyol.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield. And lining up through the middle in attack today, Erling Haaland. And introducing the visitors lineup today.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
A throw has been given. So a throw in here. How about the cross? Intercepting it intelligently. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. It's a neat move. And they might forge ahead. No real threat there. Simple stop for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, just lacked conviction, didn't he?
Well, did well to win the ball back. Letting the play flow. Well, the Merengues have been wonderfully free-scoring this season. The record, most impressive, Stuart.
Well, their forwards should be full of confidence. They've been in fantastic form of late, and it bodes well for the neutrals today. Hopefully, we're in for an entertaining match.
Oh, Stuart, they've got to score! And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is. Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease. And it's just a change of pace. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Oh, superb reflexes! And short it is. Can he put it away? Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Well, they're going for the short one. Decent chance. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Dembele tasked with taking the corner. Well, that is top-class goalkeeping for you.
Yeah, really smart piece of goalkeeping there, as you said. So agile.
Looking for the right angle. Oh, he saved it well. They favoured a short one here. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper.
Well, Rayo are playing some good football here, and they certainly look a threat going forward. But they need to make it count, and fairly quickly.
Jude Bellingham. An alert intervention. Smith on the ball. Ekdal. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Possibilities for them to counter. Can they chisel open the defence? High quality defending. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And that is that, half-time here in the Spanish capital. Second half excitement to come, we hope, here at the Bernabeu. Calero. Right, time for us to send it over to Alex, because I believe there's been a goal in the Mallorca game.
It's a goal for Real Sociedad. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 47 minutes played. They've been fast out of the blocks here in the second half, Derek.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Vinicius Junior. What can Real do from this position? And he's in. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
So back underway, they've levelled it at 1-1 here. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more, it's fact.
Well, I think he'll fit in well to their style of play. He's a skillful player, but the move will just bring out the best of him. It's a good signing for both him and the club.
In Aggressive build-up. And given free rein to run. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. 30 minutes left for play. Opportunity it is. Oh yes, it's gone in, and now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? It's Smith. More action from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Espanyol, and they'll be facing Elche.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully, I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Smith. Not made it look routine, but read it well. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Beautiful pass. Can he find the right pass? Oh, it's on! And you have just witnessed a really high-class save.
Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that. That is a superb piece of goalkeeping.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? No, just the tackle that was needed. Confident attacking play, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Might lead to a chance, and that is offside. And the substitution will occur now. Promising pass. Can they level it up? That's a good-looking ball. And look at this! And watched all the way by the keeper. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Who's going to get on the end of it? And the goalkeeper really exuding confidence. And support available. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Right, let's send it over to Alex, because I believe there's been a goal in Palma.
It's another goal for Real Sociedad. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with 87 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. This could level it. And they've played their way into trouble. Couldn't put it away, and that really looms large.
Yeah, they won't get too many more chances now.
2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Valverde. Jude Bellingham. And now Rodrigo. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, they look so good up front, don't they? The movement, their ability to turn with the ball, and their combination play was brilliant at times. That's why they're scoring so many goals, and long may it continue.
There's no escaping the controversy. Dropping a key player is never an easy thing to do, but the manager has made the call and is sticking to it. Will it work out for him today? Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And this will be the final league phase examination for these two teams in the Champions League. It's Ferencváros and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, I can't wait for this one. We've got a crackling atmosphere, two good teams and a perfect pitch. Let's hope we get a top-class game. It should be.
Well, I must say it's a nice position to be in. First place already guaranteed for the visitors. They can just go out there and enjoy the football.
Yeah, they've cruised to top spot, haven't they? Should mean they avoid the tougher teams in the first knockout round. If they weren't already, they have to be one of the favourites now.
Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Well, not many would debate the point that Erling Haaland is a joy to watch whenever he's out there on the pitch. But what should we expect from him today, Stuart?
He's a player that thrives on confidence. He should be really confident at the moment. He's the top goal scorer in the competition so far this season. And his general play has been absolutely magnificent. And there's every chance he'll score again today.
And just hearing a goal has gone in the Eintracht Frankfurt game. Let's hear all about it from Alex Scott.
Yep. It's a goal for Eintracht Frankfurt. They've scored the opener with 15 minutes played. I haven't seen a start like this in a while, Derek.
Thanks as always, Alex. Good patience. Could be threatening. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Opportunity it is. Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflexes from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
It's a short one. Now there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Could go ahead. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge.
Oh, what a piece of defending that was.
Well, news coming through of a penalty in one of the other matches, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yep, Monaco were awarded the penalty. A bit of kidology with this one, because he sent the keeper the wrong way. It's now 1-1 with 30 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Opportunity. Oh, it's an unbelievable save by Courtois. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. Alexander-Arnold. Federico Valverde. Well, the threat could be there. Can they do it? And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Ball retention, so important. Trying to tee it up. And credit due, a good intervention. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, you might say par for the course as far as Erling Haaland was concerned in the first half. Your thoughts?
Well, I'm sure the manager will be delighted with him.
Second half underway, with Real looking to build upon a positive first half showing. Vinicius Junior. It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, the last touch came off the defender, so a corner now. And played short. And striking it. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
So the ball rolling again, 2-0 the score. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in one of the other games, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yeah, it's a goal for Bayern. They've scored the opener here with 51 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. The ball back with Real now. How did they let that attack come to an end? Good idea. But the keeper quickly off his line. Fantastic reading of the game. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, he's certainly got ability. A lot of clubs have been in for him, but now he needs to fulfil that potential. He might just have to be patient.
Oh, wait a minute. Opportunity. Oh, no. Couldn't beat the goalkeeper. Teammates available. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Well, this is the home of live football, and excited to have more action
Oh,
from
he's
that.
through on goal here, Derek.
And it goes! A three-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. Mohamed Abou Fani. And he has options available. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And he's in. And somehow he's kept it out.
Yeah, he looked so imposing there, didn't he? Great save.
He's driven in the corner. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Can he put it away? Surely. Oh, this looks useful. Oh, could be. Oh, it's a really top-class challenge.
Well, how did he defend that? That's a great recovery.
Gruber. Fani. Distributing it well. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Counter-attacking chance. And he might be through here. And it's got to be. And he got to it fairly easily. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Closing down. And now it is truly final. The match is over. Well, Jamal Musiala sets very high standards for himself, and suffice it to say, he lived up to those standards in this game.
Well, it's a good performance. He worked hard, played well and scored a goal. And his team won. What more could you ask for?
Have you got time for just a few questions? Thanks for speaking to us.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. A really exciting night ahead of us here at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. An action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Osasuna.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
He's a manager who's held the upper hand in past encounters.
Yeah, and he just seems to know how to play against this team, doesn't he?
Well, we always talk up Jamal Musiala, and with good reason, has terrific skill, and good luck to his opponents.
Well, he's such a creative player, both with his passing and his ability to beat defenders. He'll have a big influence today.
Valverde. It's with Vinicius Junior. Can they set up a chance? He read the situation defensively and did his job. An impressive run. Has the strength to hang on to it. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Holland. Might jump in front. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
One 0 then. Lucas Toro. Moncayola, there to win it back. Bellingham. And great work to confuse the defender. Surely the equaliser. And showing good game awareness.
He made it look easy, didn't he?
Now the counter-attack looks on. And finally up a cul-de-sac. Oh, big chance. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions. And this is Haaland at his very best. He's composed, he shows great technique, and he just smashes it beyond the keeper.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Space to exploit. Decent looking ball. Well, full marks for trying, but very deftly cut out. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And he's in an offside position. Teammates available. Moncayola. Aymar Oroz. Moncayola. Couldn't keep the momentum going.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
Now, perhaps they can counter from here. Real chance. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
So on with the game, and when one team cuts loose in this fashion, it's hard to know what to do next. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. Well, truth be told, his influence on this game has been very limited. What have you made of his performance?
Well, I just think they haven't got the ball into him quickly enough, which has really cut the space down for him.
Well, the ball moving again, and Real very much in charge of this one. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Aymar Oroz. And I know Fulham fans have been very interested in the transfer market in recent days. Well, now they're going to be very happy because that transfer has gone through.
Well, at around £40 million, I think that's good value. Because if he does produce his best form, then they've signed a really good player. One that will certainly improve their team.
Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back. Moncayola. An exciting La Liga match in prospect here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid, and they'll be facing Elche. He read the situation defensively and did his job. This looks interesting. And getting in the way of that, superb defensive play.
Yeah, positioning spot on there.
Mbappe. On to Musiala. Decent position. Oh, big moment. Oh, my word. There's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Oh, could be. And what a save that was. Top drawer stuff. But I'm not sure the shot represented the best option.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was the best choice. Great strike, though.
Substitution for Real Madrid. And the short option preferred. Moncayola. But a big match in La Liga to savour shortly on EA TV. It's Osasuna facing Girona.
I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
And he might be through here. Oh, masterful defending to prevent what looked like a certain goal. Now, options are plenty. But quick thinking defensively. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Alexander-Arnold. Kylian Mbappe. Must be! So, a Real Madrid corner. Substitution time it is here. Well, they're going for the short one. Cutting in. Chance to shoot. Stopped a certain goal.
Well, that was brilliant defending.
Schaefer. And Scott to attack. And a useful cross. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, Fede Valverde was very effective and influential, and I think he's going to be getting pretty high marks.
Well, it's a good performance. He worked hard, played well and scored a goal. And his team won. What more could you ask for?
Muchas gracias por su atención y por contestar estas preguntas. Gracias otra vez.
The weight of the world on the manager's shoulders. A team in need of a change of momentum, and he has to be the one to spark it before it's too late. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and my partner ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk is Stuart Robson. And coming up, pulsating action from La Liga EA Sports. It's Elche, and they take on Real Madrid.
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Well, spot on with that challenge. Musiala. Oh, in with a chance! And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and what a powerful finish from Dembele. He just makes it look so easy. What a good goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Bellingham is with Vinicius Junior. Holland. Nicely timed tackle. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball.
Ah, that's a good bit of play.
And the chance slips away. Absolutely true to say social media has been full of talk this week about Cristiano Ronaldo. The rumours have been confirmed. He has elected to end his illustrious career at the end of this campaign. A massive loss for the club, Stuart.
Well, it's a great shame because he's been a joy to watch over the years. But he's certainly going out at the top, which I think is a really good decision, Derek.
Very effective passing sequence. Can he get the level? And great agility to make sure they didn't level matters on the break.
Absolutely magnificent. The move, the shot and the save.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, it looked as though it might trouble the keeper, but full credit to him. And the short option preferred. Well, he really read that brilliantly.
Well, I have to say, that was a good piece of defending there.
Well, there's been considerable emphasis placed on Lionel Messi coming into today's game. If you believe the stories coming out of the camp, this could be his final season. Could he be thinking about hanging up his boots?
Yeah, if the rumours are correct, it's going to be a big loss for the club. They've come to rely on his performances. We all get to that age where it all becomes a little bit harder on the body. He's starting to get to that age, so I wouldn't be too surprised.
Oh, useful ball. Can he put it in? And he's got and scored to level us again.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Alexander-Arnold. Danger building. Holland. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up.
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
Can't give him too much space. Osorio. It's a neat move. And just like that, broken up. Plenty of support here. And he's in. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And then Haaland finishes it with such quality. Just look how much power he hits this with. It's a top-class goal from a top-class player.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Federico Valverde. And offside, unfortunately. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Oh, superb skill. And options in the centre. Oh, this looks useful. Can he level it? Oh, what a save! Trying to deliver it accurately. The first half here comes to an end. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Alexander-Arnold. Trying to tee it up. A good and fair challenge. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Oh, managing to beat him. Splendid challenge, that.
Oh, top-class defending there.
Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart. Kylian Mbappe. Oh, he's found the net. And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted and just what they deserve.
Well, let's have another look at this because Mbappe shows such skill to go beyond the defender, and Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Febas. Now what can they do from here? Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. And defensive play to be applauded. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Chances on. Well, the break looked promising, but the danger has been averted. More exciting La Liga action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Elche against Levante.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams.
And striking it. Oh, had to stop that one. Deflected out for a throw-in. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Is it going to be? And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. Osorio. Febas. Osorio has it. And a quick reminder, we've got more football from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid against Villarreal. He has teammates around him. Quick break could be on. And no let-up. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. But he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
So the match has restarted, but you do feel that is that. Febas. Muniz. Febas. This looks interesting. And the referee has given them a corner. And the substitution will occur now. Who can he pick out? Well, it was never really going to be of concern to the keeper, that one. Dembele. On to Schlotterbeck. Bellingham. There to win it back. Febas. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Very effective pass. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, we thought it might be one-sided, and unfortunately, we were right. They just looked a class apart here. That was a fairly easy win in the end.
Muchas gracias por su tiempo y por sus respuestas a las siguientes preguntas. Gracias, de verdad.
Les agradecemos su paciencia. Las preguntas empezarán en unos instantes. Y con esto concluye la rueda de prensa. Gracias por venir.
A manager who, from the very first day, has been all about building a team. And the way the fans have backed him is proof positive that he's got just about everything right so far. Well, when you sit here at the Bernabeu and look around, you're conscious of history. What a venue. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And what we have coming up for you is action from La Liga EA Sports. It's Real Madrid facing Villarreal.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan. Both teams can be physical. And
now, hold on, Stuart. They're in here. And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start.
Well, here it is. 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
Back underway, 1-0 it is. Bellingham. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Real chance. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Nicolas Pepe. Here's Cristante. Mikhautadze. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
And teammates around him. And he's in. Well, the break looked promising, but the danger has been averted. A lot of the pre-match focus on Carvajal. If reports are to be believed, this could be his final season. Could it be, Stuart, he's about to hang up his boots?
Well, Derek, it happens to everybody at some point. The body just can't cope anymore. And that's probably the case here, because when he plays, he still has a big impact on this team.
Well, the fans perhaps entitled to think that that effort should have been better.
Well, how did he not score there? That's a poor finish, I have to say.
Vinicius Junior. Musiala. Very quick thinking there. Jose Perez. Costa with it. Brian Cristante. Good pass.
Yeah, such a good passer of the ball.
Excellent defending. Federico Valverde. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Jose Perez. Wonderfully weighted pass. Fernandez on the ball. Well, good idea. Is it going to be? And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, but then there's still plenty to do afterwards. You have to say it's a really nice finish just to guide it into the net. That's a lovely goal.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Jude Bellingham. Composed and patient passing.
I have to say they're looking good in these areas.
It did look on for them, but not to be. Promising position, this. Able to skip past his man. Real chance. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Jude Bellingham. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. And defensive play to be applauded. And that is that, half-time here in the Spanish capital. Well, you can't take your eyes off Jamal Musiala, even for a fleeting moment. What have you made of his performance so far?
Well, I thought he had a very good first half, and key to that was his movement. Time and time again, he got in behind the opposition, and he was a real threat throughout the game. And I'm sure we're going to see more of him in the second half.
So underway once again. Who will grab the stage in this second half? Here's Fernandez. Brian Cristante. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Here's Cristante. Now veering in field. Opportunity. Well, there it is. Real resilience for you, having been 2 goals down.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So on with the game, and what a game! Can you believe this? There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, they've got a real bargain here. He's such a good player, and he brings so much to this team. This is a really great deal for the club.
Jose Perez. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. Possession ceded by Villarreal. And teammates around him. Oh, in with a chance! And expertly snuffing out the danger.
Well, showing his class there. He gets his angles absolutely spot on.
Here's Fernandez. And showing fine vision. Thoughtful play. Well, good hands there from the keeper. Well, more live La Liga action for you to look forward to here on EA TV.
Oh, can he finish it here, Derek?
And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly. It's a fantastic strike.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Nicolas Pepe. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And cut out nicely. Now just lost his focus for a brief moment, and now it'll be a corner. And taken short. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging.
Brilliant defending at such an important moment.
Well, they've decided to make a change. He has teammates around him. But they took care of the situation defensively. Now the counter-attack looks on. Oh, what an opportunity! Oh, perhaps this time! And oh, just off target.
Well, what a move that was. Just didn't have the end product.
He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Santi Comesaña. George Mikautadze. Well read to ease the pressure. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? He has time to play it over. Well, this late corner could represent their last chance to equalise. Favouring the short one. Really good build-up, but no end product. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live La Liga action for you to look forward to. It's Villarreal.
Oh, Derek, what a chance this is.
And so into the final 5 minutes. Mikautadze. On to Pepe. George Mikautadze. Can they square this match? Perez. Well, he's given us away. Quick break could be on. This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And Dembele gets that little bit of space in the box to finish it really well. That's a very good goal.
And there's the full-time whistle. Maximum points for Real Madrid.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
And a top-level display from Ousmane Dembele. How many times do we say that? Quite a lot. Sum up for Stuart, what impressed you most of all?
Well, I thought he was excellent. Not only did he score a good goal, but his general play was outstanding. He certainly played a major part in their win here today.
Le agradecemos su atención, así como que haya aceptado contestar a estas preguntas. Gracias, de verdad.
Las preguntas darán comienzo enseguida. Gracias por esperar. Damos por terminada la rueda.
The colour, the passion, the derby. There is nothing quite like it. Two teams forever linked by history. But what does the immediate future have in store for them? Stay with us, we'll have every kick of the ball next on EA TV. Well, many of the fans have made their way along Metro Line 1 here in Madrid to the Estadio de Vallecas. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And on the menu for you today, live action from La Liga EA Sports. It's Rayo Vallecano taking on Real Madrid.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And the lineup for the home side.
Well, it looks like being a 5-4-1 with 5 at the back, 4 midfield players and a lone striker, which tells me they're going to be very compact, drop deep, and then try and play on the counter. This should be interesting.
Real Madrid had a spring in their step last time out as they won against Villarreal. How do you see this game going for them?
Well, they didn't have it all their own way, did they? But while their defending should have been better, it was a really good result for them. Today will follow a similar pattern, and I expect them to win by the odd goal.
Strong possession play. That's a good-looking pass. Well, plenty of talk about him from the pundits coming into today's match. The rumours are true. He's going to end his wonderful career at the end of the season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Stuart.
Well, it's slightly surprising because he still looks a very good player. But he obviously knows his own body and thinks he can't perform at his best anymore. I think he's made a brave decision.
A really good pass. Good-looking move. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Vinicius Junior. Given away by Real Madrid. Unai Lopez. Divine Rennes. The ball with Mendy. Here's Lemina. Lemina. Unai Lopez. Luis Felipe with it. Mendy with it. Fati. Here's Lemina. Unai Lopez. Matvienko. Luis Felipe. Mendy. Luis Felipe with it. Divine Rennes. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Unai Lopez. Lemina. And finding the flow. And good anticipation. Out of play, Real Madrid throw here. Jude Bellingham. Jamal Musiala. Here's Valverde. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? But then the one that goes astray. Luis Felipe. That's how to put in a challenge. Jude Bellingham is with Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Well, a touch too heavy there.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
And so there it is. The first half is in the history books now here at the Estadio de Vallecas. But I didn't think we'd be saying this before a ball was kicked, but Jamal Musiala is having a very quiet match.
Well, he's almost been a bystander. You can see from the touch map, he just hasn't received the ball.
So back underway. The defences so far ruling the roost. Will that be the case in the second half? Well, that attack collapsed completely. Lemina. Luis Felipe with it. Ansu Fati. Luis Felipe. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, they've got a real bargain here. He's such a good player, and he brings so much to this team. This is a really great deal for the club.
Luis Felipe. Ansu Fati. He's on the run. Good distribution. Can they forge ahead? The verdict is offside here. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. A more exciting La Liga action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Rayo Vallecano against Atletico. Unai Lopez. Here's Lemina. Well, an illegal challenge there. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Chance to put them in front. A goal! The opener in the Madrid derby for Real. A real jolt to the home fans.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt that he wouldn't slot that away. It's a cool finish.
So underway again here, and with that goal, the challenge has been thrown down. Not giving it away.
Shields the ball so well, doesn't he?
Ansu Fati. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Oh, tremendous vision. This could be the equaliser. Splendid defending. And they're making a change. Over it comes. Well, a really simple catch for the keeper when all was said and done. He has teammates around him. Oh, genuine chance. How good was that? Well, more live La Liga action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid against Real Betis. Well, I believe a spot kick award in one of the other games. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
Yeah, Osasuna were awarded the penalty, and the goalkeeper was celebrating with this one because it hit the bar and it went out of play. It remains 1-0 with 76 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Valverde. Promising possession, this. Well, a textbook interception. De Frutos. Divine Reis. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go and just one goal between them. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Can he find the right pass? Can they get themselves level? Good strength to keep the ball. And take it away. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. And the flag has gone up, offside. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Unai Lopez. Did really well to get through. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Well, we tend to sing the praises of Jude Bellingham, and that applies here. It was a good performance by him.
Well, he obviously scored the winning goal, but it was his overall performance that impressed me most. He was on fire today.
Antes de nada, me gustaría darle las gracias por molestarse en responder estas preguntas. Gracias de nuevo por su tiempo.
You're looking at the heartbeat of the club. Calm, commanding, completely in control. You can see the players believe in him. Now the question is, just how far can he take them? Hello and welcome to one of the most recognisable venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we're focusing on, technically speaking, one of the best leagues in the world. I'm talking, of course, about La Liga. It's Real Madrid up against Real Betis.
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, it looked really promising for them. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Jude
Oh, he could be in here, Derek.
And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker, and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Tim Kleindienst. Quite a lot of discussion about him prior to this game, and the reports have been confirmed. He will, in fact, end his career at the end of the season. No two ways about it, Stuart. A big loss for the club.
Yes, it really is. Obviously, he's going to be missed here. Very much a key player in the dressing room. No doubt they'll be looking to the transfer window to strengthen now.
Well, he's certainly not alone. Marc Roca. Crossing possibilities. Chance here. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. And he's broken free. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and this is Haaland at his very best. He's composed, he shows great technique, and he just smashes it beyond the keeper.
2-0 now, and back underway. Rayo. A creative look about this. Chance to get themselves back into it. In it goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Pacho. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Intelligent ball. Haaland! And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
So back underway at 3-1. Riquelme. On the ball, Marc Roca. Can they fashion a chance?
They certainly know how to keep the ball, don't they?
Marc Roca. The crossbar got in the way. Well, they can keep possession now.
Well, they just can't get back into this game. The woodwork on that occasion just denying them.
Yes, in possession again, and maybe another opportunity developing here. And Real with the ball again. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Well, the half-time interval fast approaching, and it's so far so good for Real Madrid, certainly. Your assessment?
Yeah, they're playing really well here. They've controlled the flow of the game, they've won their individual battles, and they've created numerous chances.
Wait a minute, look what's happening. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
So the action continues, and Real very much bossing the proceedings. Shepherd. Anthony. This is looking threatening. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. And a free kick here. And just like that, broken up. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Not that anyone should be surprised based on what we... Into the second half then, here at the Bernabeu. That's a good ball. And met it well enough, but not the required direction. Schlotterbeck. And Betis doing well to regain possession. Well, this could really help the cause. Out of play and a Betis throw-in forthcoming. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Plenty of support here. Decent idea. Now, can they hit them on the counter? And he's through here. Oh, the challenge was spot on.
What a piece of defending that was.
Well, we have a mouth-watering tussle from La Liga coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid, and they'll be facing Mallorca. And suddenly on the front foot. Marc Roca. And nice vision. The delivery. And a very fine save, reading the danger in the air.
That's a great reaction save.
Vinicius Junior. Can he find the right pass? Could be. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here's the replay, and that's the perfect outcome. Right into the corner and in off the post. That's a very good goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Jude Bellingham. Oh, body in the way, crucially.
Well, it's great awareness, bravery and clever positioning.
Juan Camilo Hernandez. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. An alert intervention. Oh, superb tackle. And given acres of space to attack here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Juan Camilo Hernandez. And turning the ball away. Goalkeeping excellence there. Successfully cut out the pass. Could be dangerous. Might be a chance here. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the match is restarted, but you do feel that is that. 5 minutes left. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Rayo. Lo Celso. Determined defending. Valverde. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.